Hi, welcome back to our channel. And if you're new here, we're excited to have you.
Yes, and make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on our weekly content.
So let's get started. Have you ever thought to put your parenting for a while on cruise control? And parenting is no joke. It's a full-time job with highs and lows, expectation and responsibilities.
It can be exhausting. But what if there is a way to make it easier? Just coasting a little bit. Tempting, isn't it?
Today we're gonna explore if it's possible to put our parenting on cruise control.
Or whether it's even something we should be pursuing. I know what you're thinking. A little break, what a dream.
But can we really take it easy when it comes to our children? And if we did, what would it mean for our families? And here's the truth. Parenting is not something that we can put on autopilot.
Yes, there are moments when it seems to be smoother and we think we have time for a breather.
But even then, there are underlying responsibilities that we cannot ignore.
We need to stay intentional.
And the question is, can we relax for a moment without compromising the health of the relationship we have with our children?
But here's the catch, we can't completely check out. Even when things seem quiet, our roles as parents is to stay involved.
And especially during the preteens and the teen years, many parents relax in things they have already set up, assuming it's enough.
Yeah, but things can get out of hand without us realizing. Have you ever set limits on screen time only to find out over time that those limits have become relaxed?
And you may say to yourself, we already spoke about this, but days after days you have the impression, it's not just an impression, that your kids spend more and more times on their screens and it builds up a frustration.
Exactly. But the thing is, there's already so much on our own plate as parents that we brush it aside and hope it will fall into place again on its own.
And if we cruise too much, the danger is we may lose opportunities to teach, to reteach, or to reinforce important lessons.
We may stop to have those deeper conversations or reinforce the boundaries that are so needed.
We encourage you to stay connected during those precious years, like a coach active in the game.
Always observing, guiding, and adjusting when needed.
But think about it, when you're driving on cruise control, something the speed remains the same, but you still need to have your eyes on the road.
Yeah. And your hands on the wheel.
Yeah, and react to anything that could happen.
Just like in parenting. Yes, it can seem smooth at times, but we can't afford to stay active participants in our children's lives.
We need to keep our hands on the wheel. So let's look at a couple of questions we can reflect on.
Are you being present with your children, even if it seems like everything is going smoothly?
How often do you reassess your boundaries and your values, especially when it feels everything is on autopilot?
Could it be that your frustration is a sign that you need readjusting because you're not as involved as you think you are?
And these are tough questions.
Yeah, but they're so worth considering because it's all in our hearts that we want to build lasting and meaningful relationships with our children.
And we've all been there in those moments where we think everything is smooth and we're just on cruise control.
And if you want to read more about it, we wrote a blog post and we'll link it in the description box below. Don't miss it. If you found today's video encouraging, join us weekly for practical and life-giving insights on this beautiful journey called parenthood. Until then, bye.